Alrighty boys, welcome back once again to another video. How you guys doing? Guys, today we're going to be talking about something mildly controversial, and I like to talk about that kind of stuff on the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Storm King, more specifically the Battle Royale Storm King, and what exactly this means for Fortnite Save the World. Because if you guys have been living under a rock, just to catch you guys up with the most recent update, which is Fortnitemares, Save the World just recently got a lot of really cool content, or at least in my opinion, we got a pretty good update. We ended up getting Hexylvania back, and it came with its own new biome, which is the swamp, which looks freaking amazing. We ended up getting a new weapon set to go alongside that as well. We got a new quest line, as well as a harder version of the previous Storm King that we had, been accustomed to fighting in Canny Valley. He broke out of Canny Valley, and now he is in Twine Peaks, and he's much harder. You have 10 minutes to defeat him, or he will insta-kill you, and, it's pretty cool. It's a Twine Peaks Storm King, it scales with you, and it's a pretty difficult fight unless you have the right people and the right build. And so that's the Save the World side of things. However, a lot of people recently, including myself, have been looking over towards Battle Royale to see exactly, well, what's going on over there. And if you guys look at the gameplay in the background, you'll be a little bit maybe pleasantly surprised to see that Battle Royale has a Storm King fight of its own, and this has sparked a lot of controversy within the Save the World and the Battle Royale community, both of which fighting back and forth on Twitter specifically, and people outraged on Reddit for Save the World, and there's just been a lot of stuff going on. So I kind of just want to have a general conversation about that today, as we have been speaking about this a lot over on twitch.tv. We had a whole conversation about this yesterday, but let's go and talk about this stuff, man, because Battle Royale has its own Storm King. It looks freaking amazing, and in my opinion, it is a lot better than the current one that we have, so let's just go ahead and jump into it. So a lot of people are pretty outraged at the fact that Battle Royale has a Storm King. The reason for this mainly being because, well, the Storm King is the poster child of Save the World. Whenever Save the World, whenever you think of Save the World, right? What do you think of when you think of Save the World? Well, unless you're thinking of Scammer Get Scammed, you're probably thinking of a Storm King. It's one of the most hyped up things that have ever been around in Fortnite history. Whenever it does come to stuff like this, the Storm King pin, this got around all over throughout the community, including the Battle Royale community, and it's the first time Fortnite's ever done something like that, where they give you a physical item for defeating an enemy or doing something in the game. Everybody knows what the Storm King is, and it's completely tied to Save the World. The reason that this is really, as much of a controversy as it is because they basically just stripped a Save the World character and just pasted him into the other game mode, which is Battle Royale. And to add salt to the wound, we've had the Storm King since like Season 7, right? We've had the Storm King in the game for a while. One thing that we've always wanted in regards to the Storm King is specific rewards centered around him, and we're getting something very similar with the Mythic Storm King in the future, but we've all had ideas of stuff like cosmetic rewards, like a piece of the Storm King as a harvesting tool, or a banner, or something special like that. Well, now that it's in Battle Royale, it actually comes with its own set of challenges, and this is going to come with a Storm King spray, a Storm King banner, an umbrella that's based off the Storm King, as well as a loading screen that's based off of Fortnitemares. So whenever Battle Royale finally gets the Storm King, it's been in this game, it's been in Save the World for, forever now. Battle Royale gets it in the first day, they're already able to earn exclusive rewards regarding this Storm King. Another thing that has a lot of people upset is that if you check the item shop, there's actually a harvesting tool, which is the Storm King's hand, as well as the Storm King music kit, which has a lot of people, including myself, super annoyed, because that is just wasted potential whenever it comes to actually giving us incentive to run the Mythic Storm King. I mean, whether any of this happens or not, right? Whether we even get cosmetic rewards in Save the World for the Mythic Storm King, we already know that the Mythic Storm King is going to have better rewards than anything that Battle Royale's offering. Battle Royale's just offering a banner and a spray and, all this kind of stuff that people are going to forget about, right? And in Save the World, they're giving him mythic schematics, mythic weapons. It's going to be really cool. But it's kind of the principle, right? Because we've had the Storm King. The Storm King has been a part of Save the World for so long. And the chance finally comes around to where, you can give the Save the World community something super exclusive to make people want to play it even more. And that's where the harvesting tool falls into play. You guys have heard me talk about a Storm King harvesting tool forever, something that I've wanted for a long time. And you have to pay money for it in the other game mode's item shop. as well as a, music kit surrounding the Storm King, which you have to pay for in the other game modes item shop, completely separate from where the Storm King originated from, And it's really annoying. It's got a lot of people, including myself, pretty annoyed because this is our character that's been stripped from our game mode, put into the other game mode, and the other game mode gets an even cooler fight, more rewards, and just an all-around better experience when it comes to our character specifically. And it's got a lot of people annoyed. And I'm definitely somebody that has taken a strong stance on this. As somebody that likes cosmetics and as somebody that's been a huge fan of the Storm King, it's just such a huge part of the game I love, it kind of hurts to see this kind of stuff happen. Just have it stripped from our game mode, put in the other, and they get an all-around better experience than we've ever had. Now, granted, a lot of us did get a better reward in general. Like I showed you guys the pin, and we got to play the fight early, and we got to do all sorts of other stuff. But it's just the principle where you take a Save the World character, and they never even advertised it as a Save the World character. I mean, I'm sure, a lot of people know, but imagine, if they put the Storm King in Battle Royale, they're like, Save the World Storm King has broken out of Canny Valley and made his way to the island. Make sure to drop in and defeat him and, make him go away, right? And then he goes away, comes back to save the world, and he's the mythic variant, and he's supercharged and ready for action and all that kind of stuff, And that would have been a fantastic promotion for Save the World, in my opinion, because a lot of us were expecting this to be kind of a Save the World crossover type deal, and in reality, it was just cut and then paste, right? It wasn't even, Save the World didn't have anything to do with it. It's just like, okay, this is a thing in Save the World. Let's just grab it, put it here. It's an ancient evil that showed up, defeat it, right? And it's kind of a missed opportunity. Now, there are still a lot of people that have played this activity, and I know this for a fact because there's a lot of people that I've talked to that have spoken to me about this, where Battle Royale players are thinking about buying Save the World or getting into Save the World because of playing that Storm King. So, regardless of how they presented the content, it still does have people very interested in Save the World. So this does have the potential to be something that is exponentially positive. This situation in general does have its negatives, and it does have its positives. Whenever I try to look at situations like this, I try to look at it at a neutral stance. I try to see everybody's argument for the situation, and the situation just isn't complete doom and gloom like a lot of people are saying. It does have its positives as well, and the positives are the fact that it does promote Save the World, and that it's got a lot of people thinking about buying the game and playing the game and getting more people in the community. And the next thing is that this might also kind of set the precedent of the mythic Storm King that we get. A lot of people are currently comparing this fight to the fight that we currently have, and it's like, oh, well, Battle Royale has a much cooler fight. It looks so much better. It feels better. It's much cooler. There's more people, but people haven't really, thought, hey, maybe I should give Epic Games a chance and see what the mythic Storm King entails, because I feel like a lot of people's outlook and a lot of people's perception of the situation is just they're gonna do a copy and paste of our current Storm King, add a few mechanics, and that's it. But our mythic Storm King could look very similar to the gameplay you're seeing in the background, and even better. We know for a fact we're getting even better rewards, so who knows what it's gonna be like in Save the World. I do understand the frustration, as I myself am very frustrated with the situation. A Storm King banner that's earnable in Battle Royale is ridiculous. A Storm King wrap that's earnable in Battle Royale is ridiculous. You have this harvesting tool and this music that could have been huge incentives for people to try to play the Mythic Storm King, or even the Twine Peak Storm King, the one that we have with this most recent update, to unlock those cosmetic rewards. And that could have been huge incentive. You could have kept the challenges, and instead of putting that stuff in the item shop, you could have made it an earnable reward and Save the World. Save the World, the entirety of the community would be so happy. Even if you don't like cosmetics, I guarantee you would use the Storm King's harvesting tool, because that would be a testament of you earning it. And it's actually something that you could hold on to and something that you could show off, and it would be super cool. And it would even further incentivize people who are already playing the game mode to go over and try to earn that stuff because it's free, maybe if they already earned Save the World. I feel like this whole situation was mishandled. It could have been handled a lot better. Things were just kind of, I guess, lazy. The fight itself is cool. I like the Battle Royale fight, but it's the way that they went about it. I really would have preferred them to say, hey, this is a Save the World Battle Royale crossover, right? But instead, it was just copy and paste into Battle Royale. This is an ancient evil, go kill it. And then they also give it some challenges pertaining to the Storm King, you know, cosmetic rewards that people in Save the World, who, you know, the game mode that it's from, can't even earn without playing something completely different. And, you know, having to also buy stuff from an item shop that's not even in the original game to get stuff pertaining to that enemy and to that character. It sucks, especially when it could have been used as exclusive rewards. But, you know, a lot of people are, you know, jumping on the hate train right now, and I do feel as though just wait, you know, just wait. Same thing with, you know, my state of development video, my state of the game video. Just wait. If the Mythic Storm King isn't anything like this, then, you know, yeah, but you have a reason to be annoyed. The only bad thing that, you know, has come of this really is that it's raised a lot of people's expectations for the Mythic Storm King, and that's kind of unfortunate because a lot of people are expecting something a lot better now that they've seen what Battle Royale can offer. And I said this a lot yesterday on stream, is that the update that we got yesterday was awesome. The new biome, the new questline, Hexylvania's back. You can easily get 131 now, power level 131, because of the llamas giving survivors, like, you know, hotcakes. You know, there's just so much stuff. A new weapon set. There's just so much stuff that came in this update that's really positive and really cool. But it got overshadowed by Battle Royale, where they just take one of our beloved characters and make it better and give it better rewards and just kind of push us to the side. But at the end of the day, there are positives that still do come of this, and there are, you know, there's a little bit of time that we still have to wait to see how things play out whenever it comes to our version of the Storm King, because the current one that we have now in Twine Peaks definitely isn't the final variant. You know, this is something that's been hyped up by the dev team for a long time, so let's just wait and see what Epic Games can pull out of their butts whenever it comes to the Mythic Storm King before we all freak out. But I can definitely agree with everyone whenever I say that these cosmetic rewards being only earnable in BR and some of them having to be purchasable is very disappointing, and this whole thing could have been handled a little bit better. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Those are just my opinions. I figured I'd make this video because, well, it's such a hot topic in the community right now, and I love talking about this kind of stuff, even though it might make people mad. It's just, I love commentaries like this. Tomorrow, I will be doing a video regarding a bunch of leaked stuff. We got a lot of leaks in the game files regarding Save the World, so definitely make sure you tune into that. Probably the day after that, I'll be doing a review on the Assault Rifle and the Black Metal set, just kind of giving you guys a little bit of a roadmap for YouTube videos. I've been a little bit, you know, lackluster recently, but there just hasn't been much content to cover, so I've just been mainly streaming on Twitch. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I definitely do appreciate you guys making it to this portion of the video. If you did, make sure to comment, "You are Storm King boss material." And yeah, that would actually be kind of cool. So thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, make sure to subscribe if you're new. Make videos like this almost every single day. Like the video if you liked it. And I'll see you guys next time.